Ah, gingerbread men, a great family activity and a holiday classic. First, combine 2 3/4 cups of flour with 1½ tablespoons of baking powder, 3/4 cup of brown sugar, and gingerbread spices like cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, and clove. You can either buy a pre-made spice mix or make your own at home. Once those are combined, add 1/2 cup of softened butter. Then, with clean hands, gently mix and rub the butter into the flour. The texture will be quite dry still, so don't worry. The idea is just to get the butter distributed into the flour. Make a well in the center, then to that well, add 1 egg followed by 3/4 cup of honey. You could use molasses instead, but the honey just gives the cookies a bit of a lighter flavor. Mix it as much as you can with a spatula or a spoon, then get back in there with your hands to really work the ingredients together. You might be kneading for a little while, but eventually you should be able to form it into a ball. Transfer your ball of dough to a lightly floured surface, then sprinkle some additional flour on top to prevent your rolling pin from sticking. Flatten the ball slightly before rolling the dough out to about 1/4 inch thickness for crisp cookies, or about 1/2 inch for softer cookies. Then from here, just use your favorite cookie cutter to form the gingerbread men. And after you've removed the excess dough, you can form it back into a ball and repeat the rolling and cutting process until all the dough is gone. Place your cookies on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper, then bake in a preheated 320-degree oven for between 7 and 10 minutes depending on your oven. While the gingerbread men cool, you can prepare a simple royal icing by combining 1 fresh egg white with 1 3/4 cups of icing sugar. Use a whisk to gradually incorporate the sugar into the egg white until you have a smooth white icing. And now it's up to you which colors you want to use depending on how you want to decorate your cookies. I was going for the gingerbread man from Shrek, so pink, white, and blue were the colors I chose. Finally, use a skewer or a toothpick to carefully paint on your designs. I used the white to create the arms, legs, and eyes of our good old friend Gingy, then made a pink mouth and blue eyebrows. Now all that was missing was the gumdrop buttons, and since I didn't have any gumdrops, some blue icing had to do. Not the gumdrop buttons! Try these at home and let me know how it goes. And guess what? We wrote a book! Click the link in the description to get your copy.